A little sneak peek. Chipper Jones making his ranked season's debut, his first at-bat of the game, line drive. Now welcome to the episode. Chipper Jones, 99 overall third baseman, arguably one of the best cards in the game, one of the best third basemen in the game, if not the best third baseman in the game, is going to be making his ranked season's debut for us. We have Chris Sale on the mound. Chris Sale is going to start it off by walking Cody Bellinger, and then we have a line drive going past the glove of Chipper Jones. So there is where Chipper Jones hurts you. He has a great bat, but defensively, he's going to hurt you a bunch of times because he doesn't have diamond tier fielding. I'm pretty sure his reaction is silver tier as well. That's why he had such a late jump on that. And then his first at bat, he's going to line out to the third baseman. Had an opportunity to actually give us the lead with one swing of the bat, but he couldn't. And then Max Muncy on an inside changeup is going to take this one deep right over the right field wall for a solo shot to give my opponent the 1-run lead. If you're new here, end up enjoying today's content, make sure you hit that red subscribe button for more MLB The Show content and MLB content in general. And if you haven't already, also make sure to hit that like button. Let's get 15 likes on this video as we continue to do more ranked seasons debuts and Battle Royale gameplay in general. So after we got the base hit with Chris Sale, who looks to be one of the best hitters on the squad whenever he is pitching, because we're hitting over 500 in 6 at-bats, which is not enough, but you got to still give him props. He's going to go ahead and give up a base hit to Frank Thomas the following inning after Ted Williams flied out for the final out of that previous inning. And now we are in trouble once again as Ernie Banks is hitting with the 2-1 count and another ground ball right past the glove of Chipper Jones. So that's what I'm saying. Chipper Jones, he doesn't have great reaction, doesn't have great fielding in general. So a lot of ground balls, he's going to get bad animations on it. If it was Nolan Arenado or Matt Chapman getting those animations, I would have been furious, but you have to accept it a little bit when it's Chipper Jones. Regardless of that, Max Muncy, once again, it looks like Max Muncy is an absolute stud. He hits a fly ball deep to right field. Could have been and probably should have been a 3-run home run. Instead, it's a deep fly ball going to go ahead and give him a sac fly. And then we jam him for the final out of the inning. So we escape giving up more runs. And now we're heading towards the bottom of the fourth, where Chipper Jones is going to start it off. This time, once again, he's going to hit another line drive. So that's twice that he squared up the pitches. This time it finds the outfield grass for a single. And now Frank Thomas on an 0-2 count is looking to at least do some damage or at least move the runner over. And he's going to do just that, except he's going to hit a 2-run home run that just stays fair. And we're going to go ahead and tie up the ball game. So now we're going to fast forward to the 5th inning where we have Cody Bellinger. And Cody Bellinger is going to go Oppo Taco on an outside fastball. And that one is going to leave the yard to re-give him the lead. So now it's 3-2. He's up. And now he has Ted Williams up to hit 0-1 count. Ted Williams is going to do the same thing as Cody Bellinger, where he just hits it out of the stadium, hits off the yellow marker on the wall. And now we bring in Nolan Arenado to pinch hit for Chris Sale, because I'm like, this guy's reading Chris Sale pretty well. And then, look, nothing was going our way. He had robbed the home run earlier that I didn't include in the gameplay, and then the ball hits off the bag. Granted, it should have been a ground out regardless, but it hits off the bag, and instead of us getting the benefit of the doubt, it actually ends up being turned into an out because George Brett is an amazing fielder. Then we have our Chipper Jones lining out to center field, but Frank Thomas said, I got your back. He's going to go ahead and hit a double. And if you hear police sirens in the back, that's because I've been getting robbed this entire game. So they're coming to arrest my opponent. And then Ken Griffey Jr., he says, don't worry anymore. We're going to tie up this ball game and we're going to take the lead this inning. So I said, all right, Ken, I believe in you. He hits the 2-run shot, so I'm happy once again. Now, if you've made it this far, comment down below who is your favorite player that is not currently playing, meaning he's not active in the MLB right now. Comment down below your favorite player or the player you like the most that is not currently playing. Mine is Derek Jeter. If you comment it down below, I'll know you've watched it up to this point, and you're going to have a special place in my heart as always. Now, we get ourselves a double, and then Rogers Hornsby is going to follow it up with a single past the shortstop, and we have an opportunity to drive in some runs. We got Joe Random hitting, who is my creative player. He's going to go ahead and get a base hit to left field. He's going to drive in 2 more runs. Granted, that was an early swing, and now we're going to bring in Miguel Cabrera off the bench. So someone asked me previously, who would you rather have, Miguel Cabrera or Stan Musial? And this should be your answer. Miguel Cabrera, 100%. You can bring him off the bench to face a lefty and be 100% comfortable. Not only that, but if you have someone like Chipper Jones, granted Miguel Cabrera doesn't have exactly better fielding than Chipper Jones, but he has better reaction, and overall he's a better fielder considering he's gold tier. So you could even put him at third base if you really wanted to have a defensive replacement with an elite bat. But if you really wanted all of that, then I would suggest just putting Nolan Arenado there as the defensive replacement in the late innings. Regardless, we end up scoring 6 runs that inning, and now we got an 8-4 lead. So now we're heading towards the top of the 7th, where he is going to go ahead and get a base hit with Tony Gwynn. So now we're back in trouble because now we have to face Cody Bellinger. I'm not taking out our right-handed reliever. I'm actually going to keep him in. He misses his location, and Cody Bellinger absolutely makes him pay by hitting a 2-run shot. So now it's a 2-run ball game once again. We're in trouble, and I'm saying I'm still not taking him out. I still believe he can get these last 2 outs, and he gives up a base hit to Ronald Acuna, and I'm like, okay, let me think about this. Can we get a double play realistically? Yeah, we probably could. We got one out after that, and then a cutter outside. Frank Thomas absolutely crushes it, but my opponent just got under that, and it's going to be a deep fly ball to right field for the final out of the inning. And now we're heading towards the bottom of the 7th, where we have Chipper Jones hitting once again, and this time around Chipper Jones is not lining out. Instead, he's going to hit a shot that's going to be past the outfielder's glove, and is going to give him a double. So he's 2 for 4 right now, but all 4 at-bats, he squared up the ball, he's hit the ball hard, and now Frank Thomas has a chance to do some more damage. He's going to get a fastball, and this play right here is what destroyed my opponent 100%. He tried to get a good angle to throw to third base. It ended up biting him in the butt, and we were able to score a run, get Frank Thomas over to second base, and then get a base hit with Ken Griffey Jr., drive in Frank Thomas. So now we're good. We got a 4-run lead once again. We got Rogers Hornsby hitting. We're trying to get more insurance runs. Rogers Hornsby ends up getting a base hit, and we have Rogers Hornsby because that's the best hitting second baseman there is in the game, 100%. And then we bring up Adrian Gonzalez off the bench to come in and pinch hit. He hits a deep fly ball to left field, and this one is actually going to be caught for the final out of the inning. So now we're heading towards the top of the 8th, where he has Ernie Banks hitting with the 1-2 count. Ernie Banks is going to get a base hit right back up the middle, and once again we're in trouble. So we need to get ourselves out of this inning. Lefty on lefty, Max Muncy has been killing us. Full count. He gets walked on the changeup that was borderline, but it was a bit low. I will accept that. And then we walk Joey Votto, and now it's Cody Bellinger's turn to hit. I said one swing of the bat can easily tie up this game. We throw an outside sinker. He gets right underneath it, and we're able to actually get the final out of the inning and escape that bases loaded jam. And we have Chipper Jones hitting for his 5th at-bat. He's going to get a base hit here. So he's 3 for 5, 2 singles and a double. He scored 1 run. Overall, a pretty good debut. He hit everything hard. There was not one pitch that he did not square up. So that is a very good sign. If you're asking me whether or not Chipper Jones is worth it, I say 100%. If you ask me whether he's the best third baseman in the game, I say 100%. And when it comes to his defensive woes, all you have to do is have Nolan Arenado on the bench, and in the 9th inning bring in Nolan Arenado if it's a close game, and then you're good. But basically taking that out, Chipper Jones is the best third baseman in the game, hands down in my opinion. Anyways, he gets a home run, so now it's a 3-run ball game. He has George Brett hitting. George Brett is going to hit a ground ball to Rogers Hornsby, and if you've been watching these videos, you know I always bring in Joe Morgan as a replacement, but I decided not to do it this game. I don't know why, and it ended up working for us anyways, even though he did bobble that ground ball to second base. That should have been a double play and ended the game. We got the strikeout regardless, took the W home. If you guys did end up enjoying today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button and red subscribe button. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias at Bhlademyst. And as always, I want you all to have a blessed day and night. We actually went ahead and made World Series in the previous game, so this was our 2nd game playing at World Series difficulty.